Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness Sessions. I am Mona Therese. This week, Viking.TV has been focusing on floral and fauna, and so we will do it in our practice. Sometimes I have wondered why all the poses have names after plants and trees and animals. Some of them have like warrior or sage pose, but basically it's animals and nature. One of the reasons that I think, and other people agree with me, is that in the old days, we didn't have TV, we didn't have books, or most people didn't have books, and we had no really entertainment. So we were more one with nature. And nature inspired us to grow and evolve. Just like us, animals can get stressed and have tension and be in fight and flight mode, because animals are so often chased because they could be the next meal. So they run, and then when they are safe, they know how to relax and restore themselves again and stretch the tension. You already seen a lion or a dog, and they stretch out all the tension and then they lie and recover. Animals in the free do know how to do that, and most people that live with us know it as well. So in the old days, I think that the old masters and yogis got inspired by the animals and thereby the names. One of the names, the first that is actually mentioned in the 4th century, is Padmasana. That's the Sanskrit word for lotus pose. Lotus pose is a difficult pose for most to come into, but with patience and tolerance, you can grow into lotus pose as well. Just like the lotus slowly grows from the dark mud up into the light and blossoms, so we will. When we are in lotus pose, we sit with spine erect so the energy can flow and the hips are fully open, and so is the knee. So it's a very good pose to do if you can do it. And then there's poses like downward dog that help to improve our digestion and circulation. And there's upward dog that helps to open the chest and the shoulders and strengthen our arms. Then there's the cat and cow pose, where we really work with the flexibilities in the spine. So with that said, should we start our floral and fauna pose today? So let's come into a seated position. If you can sit in lotus pose, be free and welcome. You can sit cross-legged in frog pose, or you can sit like me, which is called hero pose. And as always, you're free to sit on a chair. So close your eyes, breathe in deep, exhale out slowly. Feel abdomen expand, abdomen contract. Feel ribcage expand and ribcage contract. Inhale deep, exhale slowly. Fully aware of your inhalation, fully aware of exhalation. Take a moment to just sit and feel your breath. And then take your arms to the side. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. Another deep breath in. Interlock your hands. Stretch equally on the right and left side, so you feel side body stretching, opening up. Ribs in, belly in. Lift from the back of the skull so the chin is level with the floor. And then exhale, release. As you can feel when we stretch, it kind of opens the circulation and the blood flow to the muscles. So come on over and stretch the side. Inhale up and stretch the other side. Inhale up and stretch it out. And coming up and stretch it out. And lift it up. One more time. Stretch and open. And come in, and we stretch the other side, and then lift it up. And now inhale, open and expand your chest, and round your back. Open your chest, and round your back. Open your chest, and round your back. One more time. And this time, bend your arms, clasp your elbows. Without arching your back, lift up as high as you can. And if you can frame your face with your arms. So your biceps is close to your ears. Inhale. Exhale. Belly in, ribs in, lift from the back of the skull. Feel the energy rising to your spine. And then exhale, take it down. Shoulder go forward, up, back and down. Forward, up, back and down. One more time. And then let's come up on all four and do the cat-cow. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hip. Now as you exhale, round your back, just like a cat, stretching it up, look to your belly, and then inhale to what we call cow, like a cow is standing on the field and they get tired, the back sinks down, and then exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And as you do this, feel your tailbone coming in, lower back, middle back, upper back, and chin to chest, stretching your neck. And then start from your tailbones, lower back, middle back, upper back. And then again, round. And inhale, arch. Take two more. Exhale, press to your hands and really come up there between the shoulder blades. And then inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Now you exhale, and then you stretch your right arm, left leg, and all the way out. Stretch it, and then coming in. And the other side, stretch it out. Feel the stretch, and then down. Inhale. I apologize for the tree cutting. We have waited all day to the last minute of sunlight here, but we can bear with it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and round your back and come into child's pose. So coming forward, just a child in the womb. You can take the arms all the way down to your feet if you like, or have the arms forward. So whatever position that suits you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the flow of the breath into the nostrils, out to the nostrils, head dropping down to your knee or floor, whatever you can. We'll take two more deep breaths. One more deep breath. And then we come up, and then exhale, round your back again. Take your toes under, lift it up so the sit bones come to the highs, ribs up, belly up. So knees could be bent or straight. And then straighten your leg if you can and bring your heels down. Spread your fingers and toes, broaden your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, press to the floor. Inhale deep. If this is too much, you can do what we call the puppy pose and be on your knees and then stretch it out like this. Okay, so you find your way into the best position for you. And then inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We'll take two more deep breaths here. And then we come down on the knees again. Inhale, arch your back. And exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch your back. And exhale, round your back. Now, take yourself down on your elbows and walk your knees back. Then there's the upward facing dog, where hands comes right under the shoulders. You roll the shoulders back and you lift as high as you can. This is more like a baby cobra. But if you can, press yourself all the way up. You can stay on your knee or you can lift up on the top of the feet. When we're in this position, we want the shoulders to come back. Heart forward. Look up. Keep it there. Breathe. If it's too much, just flip your knees down. Feel the whole front of the body open up. Strong arms. And then exhale, feet, knees down. And we come back one more time to round the back. And sit back into the child's pose. Walk your arms back. This time, if you can take the arms down to the side. So imagine a little child in the womb, just resting here, waiting to bloom and come out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. And then hands to the side. Lift yourself up. Walk your hands forward. Take your toes under and walk it into your hands. And then take your hands underneath and then gently roll it all the way up. Shoulders up to the ears and arms to the side. Now, feet together, lift your toes and spread them out. Lift gently up to your quadriceps muscles so your legs are strong. Tuck your tail under a little and lift up from the lower belly so you feel lifting up, ribs in. Open your chest, arms at the side. This is called mountain pose. So now I want you to imagine you are a strong, solid mountain. Nothing can move you. You are strong and rooted, grounded in your own foundation. Breathe it in. You can close your eyes. Sometimes that can challenge your balance. If so, then open your eyes and steady gazing at one point. Keep thinking about lifting up like a mountain up in a top, reaching up to the sky. And your fingers roots down. Inhale. Strong legs. Exhale. Feel your whole rib cage expand and contract. Find that strong foundation in your own being. Mountain pose in itself is a balancing pose. And sometimes when the feet are together, we can be challenged in holding the balance. So if that's so for you, you can open them hip width apart. Now let's move on to the swaying palm tree. Inhale your arms up. Interlock your hands and point your index finger up. Belly in, ribs in, no arch, and then exhale straight to the side. Imagine a palm tree swaying from side to side. Exhale and up. Palm trees are very flexible, as you know. They can take a lot of wind. So flexible, but strong as a mountain. Find your balance. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Now arms comes down. Good. And then stand in mountain pose again. Again, feel the lift from the belly. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Now as we were sitting, grab your elbows, no arch, and lift it up. This is just a variation of mountain pose to open your shoulder joints. So your arms might be here, that's okay. Again, standing still, feel the strong legs, tailbone down, lift from the back of the skull, shoulders down, breathe it in, feel your ribcage expanding and contracting. Breathe it in and breathe it out. and then release. Now to tree pose. So you can grab a counter so you have something to hold on to. So we lift up our leg either to the inner thigh or to the shin or even half the toe. It's very windy here today, so I think I keep my toe on the floor, and then you can hold on to something, or you can grab your hands in front of your chest, or you can lift it up. Again, as tree, they sway. Even the old oak trees, they're strong, they sway. So breathe it in, breathe it out, press down to the standing foot, root down to the big toe. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Hold on to something, especially if you're out in windy weather like me. Find your balance, and then again release. Then to the other side. Good. So, whoops, the wind is taking me. So take it up. So I have to imagine I have big strong root like an oak tree. So now again, bring your foot into the place, hands in front of your heart, and then take it up. So inhale, exhale. What side you don't sink into the side, but really lift up and out. If you feel comfortable, take your arms up. If not, keep holding on to something. Standing steady. Inhale, exhale. And then coming down. And then we will come down on the floor. So let's just take a deep breath in from here. And then exhale, hands down to the floor. Bend your knees if needed. And then hands to the floor. Walk them forward and come into the downward facing dog. And stretch it out again. You've already been in downward dog one time before, so you know lifting from the sit bones, rooting your heels down, and remember bent knee, lifted heel can be an option. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Breathe so you feel the diaphragm expand and contract. And then we come forward. We can come forward into a plank position. And then we lower our knee down and our chest down. So now we have Cobra Pose. Cobra, you know that it opens up your whole chest when it lifts up. So that's what we want to try here. Roll the shoulder, expand the chest just like an upward facing dog. Some of you will be here. Some of you will take Sphinx pose instead. And some of you can do it in between. And some of you will be able to straighten your arms all the way up. So I will be down here today. Inhale, exhale, and then we can go in the in-between. But what we really want to focus on is bringing the tailbone down, lift the belly, and bring the chest forward and shoulders back. Open it up. Strengthen your arms if you can. And if that's too much, just be halfway here down on the elbows. And if that's too much, you can be here, as I said in the beginning, just arms here and bring those shoulders back. But press to the top of the feet and bring the tailbone down. And then we come down, hands under the head. And then we are in crocodile pose. Let the heels drop out and relax your hip. And then we just lie here, just like a crocodile, floating in the water, all still, almost invisible, breathing in, breathing out. You feel the breath like a wave flowing through you. Wonderful. Now take your hands to the side of the chest, and then we come up again, and we round the back. Coming into the cat-cow one more time. Inhale. feel the flexibility. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now walk your knees in. And then we will sit with our legs in front of us. This one we call staff pose. So imagine a staff. That's your spine. You want your your spine to be strong, erect, so it really can support you. Okay? So breathe it in and breathe it out. Lift from the lower belly. Take the flesh out to the side a little, so you really feel your sit bones rooting down. Then flex your feet, spread your toes, and feel a tiny little inner rotation from the top of the thigh. Arms at the side of the body. Chin is level with the floor. You lift up from the back of the skull. Your chest is open, and you breathe. There's no weight on your arms. They're just there to support you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You think about a staff to support you. Like you're out hiking and you have your staff with you. That will be your spine right now. It supports you, it strengthens you, allowing the energy to flow in the body. And then release. Now we take the full staff pose. So interlock your hands, press your hands out. If you can, lift your arms up. Maybe here, there, and if possible, keep your biceps, your upper arms side by side with your ears. Inhale. Exhale. Lift equally up in the right and left side. And then exhale, take it down. Good. Now to the sage pose. So you bend your right knee. Take the right hand behind you. Then you lift your arms up. And you take the elbow on the outside. If that's too much, just take your hand, okay? But we don't want to round. We really want to lift up and then bring it in and gaze back. Inhale. Exhale. Keep a gentle smile. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Lift up again from the lower belly. Feel your spine lifting up and how it twists around from your waist all the way up to your neck. And then we come into the center. Straighten your leg out. Inhale your arms up. And exhale down. Now take the other leg up. And then take it to the other side. Now again, coming all the way up, you can hold it, you can hug it, or you can bring the elbow over and then stay there. Inhale. Exhale. Again, watch how you don't sink in. If that's the case, just think more by lifting you up and then gently twist as far as you can. Never ever force your body to do anything it's not ready to do. And then we come into the center, straighten the leg. Now inhale your arms up. And now exhale, reach for your ankle, shin, toes, whatever you can. In some tradition, we call it caterpillar pose. So think about a caterpillar collapsing, or else we can call it forward bend. So chest forward, head down, shoulders relaxed. Inhale. Think again, there's a hand coming in, and then bringing your ribs forward. You take 2 more deep breaths. And then inhale, we come up. We walk it back. And we bend the right knee. Again, and then we do the sage pose again, but reverse. So take the right arm up, bring it on the inside of the knee, and then press the knee and the elbows together, and then twist your body and look back. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the rhythm, expanding, contracting. And we release. And we take the other side. Excellent. Coming up. So bend the knee. Again, remember we press the elbow and the knee together. We lift ourselves up and then we rotate from the waist, chest, and then neck. Roll the shoulder back as well. Inhale. Exhale. Deepest breath in. Slowest breath out. And then we release it. Take it into the center. Again, inhale your arms up. And exhale it down. Hands behind you. Just roll the shoulders back. Lift your heart up. Gaze up to the sky or to the ceiling. And then exhale down. Now we bend both knees. Coming up. And then take your arms in front of you. Boat pose. This is your first variation. If you can do more, you can lift your legs up, you can hold them if you like, or you can straighten them out. And when you get strong enough, you can let go of them. Spread your toes, inhale, exhale. And remember, if it's too much, just bend your knees. Keep lifting from the core, shoulders back. And then exhale, take it down. And then we go into butterfly. And sometimes this is called Cobra Pose. If you have any hip, knee issues, it can be an advantage to take 2 pillows out on the side and then lift yourself up and then grab. So Cobra Pose probably come from seeing the guy sitting there holding the thing and hammer into whatever object they were forming. Butterfly is like wings coming out, so whatever you want to call it, and then let your head drop down. Again, I want you to really lengthen from the front of the body, so you focus on straighten out your spine. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Feel your whole rib cage, just like butterfly wings opening up. And then as you inhale, coming up, bringing our knees together, in, and then we will come down and lie on our back. Now, I will show you the real pose first. And if you feel already when you see it that this is too much for you, I will show you another option. This is called fish pose. So we are lying on our back, arms down the side, as far down as they can, so the shoulders is not up around the ears. Then flex your feet and straighten your legs. Then press it up on your forearms. And then lift your chest and let your head drop back so it's just hovering over the floor. Heart as high as you can. And again, as I said, if you feel this is too much, you can practice this back bend by having a pillow, maybe even 2, underneath you, and then just lying there over the pillow. So you can see 1 pillow is not so much, but then we can use 2. There's always a way, right? So we come back over and then we are supported. This is a very relaxed pose in itself. So inhale, exhale. Deep breath in. There's many variations in fish. You could be in lotus pose. You can have bent knees. You can have lifted knees. And if you are up without the pillows, you probably would like to go down now. So rest now and lie flat on your back. Lengthen the neck and walk your feet out to the side and let the toes drop out a little. So you really feel a deep relaxation in the body. Very good. Our last pose is called corpse pose and probably come from seeing a dead person. Not such a nice vision maybe, but imagine yourself completely still, completely relaxed in body and in mind. So feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall. Inhale, exhale. Nice deep breath in. And as maybe you were there today, we talked about yoga history. So as I said, the lotus pose is one of the first positions we have seen written down in the 4th century. And later, Patanjali, he wrote about 12 poses. And in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, we find much more description of poses in yoga. But just because it wasn't written down doesn't mean it hasn't been practiced. As you know, if you listen to yoga history, there have been found in the Indus Valley small figurines of people in yoga poses as well. And like we talked about last week, we have seen people in yoga poses portrayed as gods and goddesses in the hieroglyphs as well. So this is nothing new. So just tap into this ancient wisdom and relax and enjoy your body opening, relaxing and recovering. So relax your head. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Let go of any tension in your fingers and hands. Feel your chest is open and you breathe space into your ribcage. And as you exhale, you just surrender and relax. Feel your back letting go. Your hips, your buttocks muscles, your thighs, your knees, your lower legs, feet and toes. So for a moment, like completely still. There may be a little movement in the body or an itch or something, but just distract yourself from it and just witness your breath. Inhale and exhale. Notice if there's any place in your body that you hold tension. See if you can open it and release and relax. So take another deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And now exhale and feel your fingers and toes gently moving. And then rolling over to your side. And push yourself up into a seated position of your own choice. So again, you could be in lotus pose, you can be here in easy pose, or also sometimes called frog pose in yoga for kids. And then just sit with your hands, feel spine erect, shoulders relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice deep breath. Feel the practice in your body. Mentally preparing you for your next step in the day. Maybe you're going shopping, but stay with your breath, stay with the relaxation. And smile. Hands together. Thank you so much for joining me today in this practice, and see you next week. Hopefully you will be there with me. I will be here for sure, and I will love that you are with me. So from here, as always, I send you lots of love and wish you a great week ahead. Thank you so much.